Grooming is gateway to child sex trafficking as it does
As we do this, remember that security
buguta instead of lurking in shopping mall sites.
gateway to
Settings
child
to
sex trafficking.
A union of skills, talents, strengths, and power.
From Island College of Science and Technology, pride of Minsiang.
Serving the hottest, latest controversial news ahead. Presenting TZJ Press Release.
Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Headlines of the news. Grooming is gateway to child sex trafficking, seducing moves online. Cybercrime increase amidst pandemic. BPI takes down almost 2,000 phishing sites since pandemic hit. Live from the studio of TZJ Press Release. Grooming is gateway to child sex trafficking, seducing moves online. Siren Beth Cabisora, release your report.
Grooming is gateway to child sex trafficking as seducing moves online. Buguta instead of lurking in shopping malls and parks, predator who befriend and shelf children for sex now hang out on social networks like Facebook and gaming sites. Sad experts fighting to stay one step ahead of rapidly evolving criminal gangs. Colombian traffickers used to pose as rich, older men promising a better life. Now, they pretend to be poor, troubled teenagers just like the children they target, said Sebastian Arevalo, head of anti-trafficking group Pasos Libres Foundation. From the United States to the Philippines, a soaring number of young people are being trafficked online, fueled by the global spread of cheap, high-speed internet and rising mobile phone ownership, particularly in developing countries. About 750,000 sexual predators worldwide are online at any given moment. The US-based International Center for Missing and Exploited Children said last year, often grooming children for sexual abuse as a first step to enleaving them. TZJ Press Release, Beth Cabisora reporting.
Next up, cybercrime increase amidst pandemic. Joylyn May Davila, release your report.
Cybercrime increases amidst pandemic. According to the reports of the United Nations, a 350% increase in phishing websites was reported in the first quarter of the year, many targeting hospitals and healthcare systems, hindering their work responding to COVID-19 pandemic. The upsurge in phishing sites was part of a significant rise in cybercrime in recent months, reported by speakers of last month's first virtual counterterrorism week at the United Nations. Secretary Vladimir Voronkov stated. He also said that the UN and global experts don't yet fully understand the impact and consequences of the pandemic on global peace and security, and more specifically on organized crime and terrorism. UN member nations are rightly focused on tackling the health emergency and human crisis caused by COVID-19. Terrorists are exploiting local grievances and poor governance to exert their control. The pandemic has the potential to act as a catalyst in the spread of terrorism. We must continue our fight against terrorist groups and criminal networks to deny them the opportunity to exploit the COVID-19 crisis, the UN Secretary added.
TZJ Global News.
Another report, BPI takes down almost 2,000 phishing sites since pandemic hit. The Bank of the Philippine Islands said Tuesday it has taken down almost 2,000 phishing sites from March to August 2020, or when the coronavirus pandemic hit. At least 10 phishing sites are being removed daily as fraudsters repeatedly launch attacks to lure clients to give out their personal information during the quarantine period, BPI said in a statement. Phishing is the fraudsters' use of fake email, SMS or phone calls, pretending to be bank representatives in order to collect personal information and siphon off the funds from their accounts. Most of the attacks were conducted by Filipino syndicates taking advantage of the global health crisis, said BPI Executive Vice President and COO Ramon Jackson. They sent out malicious emails with COVID-19 themes to steal information and put up fake crowdfunding pages for supposedly PPE donations. A lot of the crimes being committed involve Filipinos targeting fellow Filipinos, getting their credentials, posing as clients of the banks, and then doing unauthorized withdrawals, Jackson said. Due to the rising number of cybercrimes, Jackson said the demand for security and building client trust is also intensified. He said the culture of cybersecurity is a shared responsibility of both the bank and the client. TPI said it has set up security operations centers globally to detect potential threats as a precautionary measure. As we do this, remember that security starts and ends with us. It's all about guarding our credentials, Jackson said. This is TZJ Press Release, your perfect station, featuring fresh and controversial information. This is Team J Princess Hurtado